of the content, I must remind you, very easy. You can, besides catching it live right here, if you go to the Singapore Silat Federation YouTube channel, you can catch a good amount of content there about not just the sport, but all these athletes. You want to know what is simple, I think a simple thing that fans would love is Siti Khadija. I did not know that she was a tap dancer before she became, a Silat. And her two favorite drinks are Kumau milk and ice Milo, which, which is quite an eye-opener. So if you really want to get, just go to the Singapore Silat Federation YouTube channel. Besides just catching the event live, you'll get a lot more. You'll get information, and you'll see Sheik Ferdous there, in action as well. You just spoke about it. It's in the blood with the Laudan family itself. How important do you think? How important would it have been growing up, with being surrounded by a father who's not just an extremely good practitioner and a coach, but also who is very, very passionate about the sport? I mean, he's putting blood, sweat, and tears into seeing that Silat grows. And how important was it for these lads growing up with something? You just spoke about Sheik Ferdous' brother as well, who's been a world champion. And what an encouraging and informative atmosphere to grow up within.
Okay, I put it this way. If you want your son to be a pilot, from their little kids, you buy them model aeroplanes, you do that, you make them like to be pilot,
Absolutely.
You provide them with all those stuff. If you want them to be a good pesilat, you have to provide them with all those things to make you interested in silat. But for this family, they have no problem with that because the whole family is in silat. So he must be a lucky chap, because he will get everything, whatever he wants. His father will provide for him. Good training, good coaches, everything he needs, he will get it. That means it's all up to him. Yeah, he will get everything. That's why you can see they are world champions.
I have to say, I've got a very...
See?
Oh, that is...
Beautiful, right?
That is an extremely beautiful move.
He's countering that guy,
That is an extremely... I would call it a master stroke there. That's really... And that's what the contest is all about, isn't it? To be able to read your opponent. And we just spoke about him being, world champion, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
You don't just, get a title like that. Very interesting bit though, Ruslan, although I perfectly respect your analogy, but, when I was younger and my godfather used to keep bringing me, model planes, I still have some of them. I never did become a pilot, but I had the greatest fear of heights till I was about 20 or 21, till finally had a chance to go. It took me one bungee jump to break that.
You did bungee jump, yeah?
It was painful. I was a lot lighter in those days. It was painful. Now I go up to, places like bungee jumping just to scare the operators by telling them I want to take the jump. They look at me and they get scared. Oh, that's another...
And then drop, yeah?
That's another stroke, yeah.
Let it drop for the blue corner.
Very, very strong. And here's what I like about, Sheik Ferdous and his style. It's unassuming. He doesn't have that flamboyant style. It's very unassuming. But when he moves, he's extremely fast.
He executes this move very precisely.
He's got pace now today.
No, these people, they have been to many, many tournaments, right?
So they are well acquainted, of course.
So they will study your movement. Every tournament, sometimes the guy bring different movement. So you have to study your opponent, Maybe last tournament is like that. Then the previous one he is like this. So the coaches will brief him. Now this guy is the playing technique already changed to this style. So he must adopt. If he go to this style, we adopt this style.
So there are counter moves, and as you can see, with Kadek Adi Budiasa, he has come back just a tad bit stronger in the second round.
Yeah.
He's picked up a few bits and bobs in the first round. I thought this was going to be a lot more one-sided with Sheik Ferdous being extremely pacey when he does attack.
He stays his distance now.
He does.
Yeah. Because if he go close together, he will fall.
There's one more part that really gets highlighted in an event like this. Now we're in round 2 and Sheik Ferdous leading by 5 points. We all share that, don't we?
It's not easy to get him down again.
I think he's learned from his mistakes the first time around.
But he get 2 points for his kick.
And I totally understand, when you spoke about the judges from behind not being able to actually, but there's a warning sign there.
Yeah.
First reprimand from the red corner.
Hit above. Yeah. It's a fall.
He's managed
Drop
to
for the red corner.
bring him down.
There's still a fight.
Yeah, we've got the right points now.
Yeah.
And that's interesting, because Kadek
It's a fall.
is really fighting back.
Oh, he's fighting back.
Belly drop for the red corner.
And he's done it in a very calm manner. So
Yeah.
both these lads, very
Know their
composed.
stuff. They know their stuff.
Yeah, they're very composed.
You see? That last kick. Gong, if enter the vest, you see?
And that's really been
Yeah.
detrimental to Sheik Ferdous in a way. So round 3, it all comes down to this. It's been an exciting time for us here today. We started off with 2 artistic finals, and then we moved on to the matches.
Oh, you see?
And this is so important. This is so important here. Kadek Adi Budias of Indonesia is actually providing a fight back. He's now on par with Sheik Ferdous, who actually led 7-2 in the first round. We're down to round 3, and there's it's a tie of points. So it's very interesting to see how this round is executed. Of course, he does get a warning again, and so does Sheik Ferdous. Remember those parts, face area, groin, joints, as we mentioned earlier. That's so important, and you've got to really stray away from those parts. So very tough. Are you going to call this Roslan, or you're going to say it's anyone's game still?
No, it's anyone games. It's anyone games.
So
One kick and it's all over.
so Sheik Ferdous now, he's coming back strong. There's a
Yeah.
lot more focus. I can see that in this place. He was just a tad bit complacent in the second
Yeah.
round, but he's on the ball.
See? One kick.
And that could change
see?
everything. And
You
he's
see?
done it. He's absolutely done it. So
Yeah.
here we are getting into the last 45, or rather the last 40 seconds now. It's even Stevens here. Sheik Ferdous and Kadek Adi Budias are tied on 12 points. Oh. That execution is Sheik Ferdous, of course, pulling in a point. Both very, very clearly looking at the drop, because just as Ross mentioned this earlier to us, it's 3 points. And it could save you from all the others.
Oh man.
So we've just got
Dropping.
a narrow lead there. Sheik Ferdous is now 2 points ahead.
Now they're looking for the drop verification.
So they're going to check on that, and
who
that's
will
gonna
get the
be-
drops.
And you still got just about 11 seconds left in this fight.
Yeah, can go anyway, you know. If the Indonesian guy get the drop, he's leading.
That could just turn the tide.
Yeah.
Very
And he
drop
has.
For the
He
red
has.
corner.
He has. Oh, that's such a big difference, isn't it? We haven't.
See?
That's exactly what we have.
Finish. Oh, he's leading back 2 points. The kick there's one kick.
And that's a kick that drew him in with 2 points. You've got a bit of. Is that a bit of added time that we have?
No, there's no other time. Over. It's over. There's no injury time. When it's over,
Absolutely.
it's over.
So it's Sheik Ferdous who's
Yeah.
just that last kick
This match
that made all the
is win
difference.
by blue corner.
So that's another